Back at the airport again, very early morning this morning because flight is at 8:40 to Da Nang. We're going to be staying there for the next 3 days or so, but then me and my mom were talking about going away just because we're already close enough. So we might just go there, stay a week, then go back to Ho Chi Minh. But right now, we've been dealing with like baggage situation all morning just because in Vietnam, like they try to get you for like as much money as they can. So like they just kept on like trying to like charge us for baggage, this and that. Everything is like paid in advance. So like if you want baggage, it'll be cheaper if you buy like in advance, even though you don't know how much you're gonna bring back, this and that. So just a lot of situation. We left early, but got to the boarding area at like 8:10, and flight leaves at 8:40. But long morning. That's why you don't travel with old traditional Asian people. But flight's boarding, so I'm gonna catch you guys at the next destination when we get to Da Nang.
I'll be going all night. Fucking crazy feels right. If you want me downtown, I can tell you right now. You can misbehave then.
We just made it to our hotel, but got a little bit confused because when the driver dropped us here, he actually dropped us at a restaurant. Apparently, the hotel's like behind the restaurant and they're connected. Just, I mean, I guess it's the same in America, but it's just a little bit weird when you see it in Vietnam. But the check-in is in for another hour and a half because we're a little bit early. Check-in's at noon and it's like 11 or something like that. But she just told us that we can rent scooters through the hotel, but the nice thing is only 150,000, which means it's only like $7 a day. So making out on that. So me, On, and Tyler are just gonna get a scooter and they're just gonna putt around. So it'll be our first time. I think they've done it before. I don't know, but I know it'd be my first time in Vietnam. But this whole trip, the family's been saying like, don't do it because it's so dangerous and shit. I was like, just got YOLO, man. You're gonna die eventually anyways. You could die if this hotel just collapsed. But so we're gonna go adventuring and do all that. It's gonna be fun. So the current situation is that pretty much when you get off the airport in Da Nang, it's like they flood you with these tourism flyers, and it's pretty much how you get around for the most part, sometimes I guess. Well, at least that's what the older people that we're traveling with want to do, because they don't really trust like just like walk around by themselves. They want something to show you around. But the situation is like the tours cost like here is like $250, $600 per person. What I'm telling them to do is just rent a taxi because it's a lot cheaper. Because the taxi is like $600K versus 1.75 million for 7 people to go. Because this all they're doing is like driving us around. So it looks like tonight we're going to go to Hoi An, and tomorrow's Ba Na. Then our third day is going to be Hue, and then we're going to leave on Thursday. So it looks like we're going to be doing something every day, but we're in Da Nang and we're not even really going to explore this place though. But I mean, I really want to go away just because it's like the ancient city for the most part, so that's like the most visual things to me. So I'm excited for that. We're gonna wait till Thursday.
If you pass my checklist, if you see me downtown, don't misunderstand me now. I've been doing just fine. I've been doing alright. If you pass me
We're just walking around Da Nang right now, around the hotel, just checking everything out. There's a bunch of like little like markets and stuff like that, as you can see in the previous clips. But I gotta say, dude, walking around with my sunglasses makes me a little bit nervous because that monkey yesterday did scratch me up a little bit when it jumped in my face. I'm scared of getting monkey rabies, to be honest. I'm a little bit scared of getting monkey AIDS too. So every time I put on these sunglasses, man, it makes me a little bit more nervous. We just had lunch at a restaurant. And I gotta say like one thing about the Vietnamese experience. I think the most annoying thing is just like services in general. Like when you go places, they really don't give too much fucks about like what you do or like serving you. It's all about like just getting it done, because like the dude is like taking our order. He bounced back and forth. Like he's not even done taking our order. He's just like, if you pause and you don't know what you want, he's just gonna leave to the next table, and then like you gotta get his attention again, this and that. So it's really annoying with that stuff. Home sweet home for the next couple of days. This is my room for Da Nang. Single. bathroom, shower, all in one. I mean, overall, this worked out quite well for me because I was supposed to be staying in that room with my mom and my aunt sharing, but my other aunt, she was scared to sleep by herself, so she traded with me, so I just have the single to myself. So next couple of days, I'll have some freedom with some nice views. I'm enjoying myself. So I guess we can just scratch everything I just said because they just moved me again. Now I'm back into sharing rooms. So you don't go around with old Asian people. That's the thing, like, they're very traditional, so they think like everything's like, they're worried like everything's gonna get stolen or people are gonna rob you and you're gonna get lost, this and that. So it's very frustrating traveling with them. But I don't know, after today I'm probably gonna get a scooter and just putt around by myself, hopefully, like with my cousins. So they're more like me, you know, like they're not so worried about everything, just like kind of just live. So.
If I see you downtown, I can tell you right now, you might try to pass this. Baby, I'm the fastest. If I see you downtown, don't misunderstand me now. I've been doing just fine, I've been doing alright. If I find you downtown, you can do it right, you can do it right. You can watch my body if I'm watching you. And we can do it bad, we can do it bad. I can keep a secret, baby, how about you? And you can say it's wrong, you can say it's wrong. You know it's a lie, this is what you want. You can say it's good, I knew that you would.
We're in Hoi An right now, and I think it overall is pretty disappointing, just because there's nothing here but like tourists and shopping stalls. If you're really into like touristy shirts that says like Vietnam, like the Vietnam flag, or like elephant print cotton pants that every tourist seems to be wearing, this is the place for you. But overall, like the drive over here was cool. Everything, like I was upset that we were at this pagoda place I showed previously, and I couldn't really like take my drone or anything like that, just because we're on a schedule, kind of. We have a driver, so we only had 2 hours there, and they didn't want me to take my drone up. So traveling with other people has really become a hassle to me, because like I'm really held back from like being able to get all the footage that I need, and I'm really thinking I'm not gonna have like enough footage to make like a big video at the end of this trip. Hoi An is like known for their like well, it has an ancient architecture and an old city, but you can't even go in there because like they charge you before you even like walking down the street. It's like 80,000 to walk down the street, and if you're a foreigner they charge you 125. So like that's the thing about Vietnam, like they really like upsell. Like if you're a foreigner, they'll charge you double generally for a lot of things. But right now we're pretty much like breaking off. An and Tyler went off on their own. I'm with the older women, just hanging out with them just because I'm tired, man. This place isn't really for me, and I'm just kind of just waiting to go back now. But we're getting some food, and that's pretty much it for now. It looks like we're finishing the day off with this Buddhist temple in Hoi An. We only have an hour left before the driver picks us back up, so just go and chill around here for a minute. Went inside the temple, it was cool. Like they actually let you go in, you just gotta take your shoes off and all that stuff. Still just a lot of tourists like travel around here, you know, just checking everything out, but it's expected. It's a nice place overall, I guess.
What did you expect when you came walking downtown?
you guys have been enjoying this vlog. I've been editing for a few hours. It's looking pretty visual. And it's time to end the night. So hope you guys enjoyed it again. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. And I'll see you in the next video.